Good morning everybody and welcome to the Atelier Room here at Bridge Classic Cars. It's a bit different because we are here on a Friday today because we have been a bit sneaky this week. We have been keeping a secret from you guys, but now the secret is out. So I am here in the Atelier Room with Lily behind the camera and we have got Craig, Nick and Rob here as well. All the gang is together in the Atelier building because you may have just seen, but we have just set a video live about this stunning 1968 Jaguar E-Type Series 1.5 Roadster behind me. And I am very excited to say that this is going to be our next competition car.
This is a very special car.
It is so special and it is gorgeous, it's wonderful, it drives beautifully, and we are so excited to tell you guys that you are in with a chance of winning this absolutely gorgeous specimen.
So if you're watching along, do comment if there's anything you want to see in here, or if you want a closer look at the E-Type before it goes live. Yeah, comment along.
So we've been really sneaky this week, haven't we guys? Because we've been putting lots of kind of teasers and testers out, talking about the Jaguar E-Type, talking about its anniversary. So 63 years ago today is when it was released. And we have been sneakily sliding pictures of this gorgeous E-Type over our Facebook, and yesterday we released a film that we have worked very hard on here at Bridge Classic Cars called Memory Lane, and it is playing behind us here.
I'll tell you what, a full credit to the team, because no one has revealed this at all, have they? Nick was on the radio this morning and you were, well, I thought, is he going to say it, is he not going to say it? And you didn't. You did really well. So yeah. And this video, if you could go and watch this on YouTube, it's absolutely incredible. The team have done an amazing job. Everyone in the room, well, apart from me, has been involved in making this happen. So yeah, well worth going to have a look.
You sourced the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Yeah.
Nick said that Craig sourced the car, and Craig would be nothing without you, would we?
Exactly. No.
Exactly.
Well said. Well said.
So yes, the film is going on behind me. So we had so much fun filming this. We got to take this gorgeous car to different locations across Suffolk. So the first place we went to was Seckford Hall, which you will see in the beginning shots of the film on YouTube. And it is a beautiful venue. It really is. It's stunning, and it is a gorgeous backdrop for this car. I mean, I'm not sure many other venues could have done the car the justice it deserves like Seckford Hall did. And then we thought as well, what other locations could we go to really show off the E-Type? Back in the 1970s, when you were driving this car, where did you want to take it, to show it off, to have fun with it? And Lily did an amazing job at finding these brilliant locations. So we went to the Seckford Hall, as I mentioned, and then we went to Felixstowe as well. And I think that Nick did an amazing job throughout the film making Felixstowe look beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful place, but some bits are a little bit run down, but he did an amazing job of making it look. In some shots, I thought that it looked like we were in Miami.
Yeah, but he also made it look exactly right for the era as well. I mean, there's a photo, you've probably not seen the photo yet, of you sitting in front of the Spa Pavilion. It looks exactly like it should have been the 70s.
It's amazing.
I tried to make it look like Nice in 1973.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
It was so much fun as well, taking this out on the real roads in Suffolk, because sometimes when we drive the cars, I get to drive them, but I don't get to drive them out on the actual road. It's normally on, like, in Bentwaters, where it's all private roads, but this was really, really fun, getting out there inside the public and seeing people's faces when I got to drive past in this gorgeous E-Type was brilliant. Everybody was stopping, everyone was taking pictures, everyone was asking about it.
Yeah.
So it was really special.
So Danny, who's watching along, he said the first car I fell in love with, and the reason I went to work for Jaguar as soon as I left school at 16 years old. So many people have fallen in love with this car. E-Types are special to a lot of people, aren't they?
They definitely are, and you can see why. I mean, my family have watched the video, and they have got very jealous indeed. I've had messages from my uncles, and my dad was like, "Molly, I can't believe you're driving around in an E-Type, that's so unfair." But I am very, very lucky, and it's a lot of fun. And I have something special to tell you guys. So the little old lady in the beginning of our movie is my nanny, and she is 90 in 2 months, and she was so excited to be in the film, and I feel like she did a really, really good job. She loved every minute, and it was just a really, really special thing for us to do. So I've got to say thank you to Bridge for that, because you really, really made her year.
And I'm sure yours as well.
And mine as
Special
well,
moment,
obviously,
that.
of course.
I was quite pleased with the fact that I got to turn your nanny into a film star.
Oh my goodness me, and she will never forget that, Nick. I played it to her yesterday when it released, and she was like, oh, can we watch it again? So I had to play it again, and then I had to put it on her iPad so that she could show all her friends when they come over. So she was very excited. But here, this is where you were talking about, wasn't it, Craig? So we're just parking up now.
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
watching
Spa
it along.
Pavilion
Yeah.
In the film, and it does really look like we're back in time.
Yeah, I think the photo must have been taken around this sort of, like kind of that photo there.
The angle, but yeah, so much fun. But I am here to tell you guys that this car that we have been sneakily feeding you throughout the week is going to be a competition car, and we are launching it live at 10 o'clock. And Nick, you know the reason why we're launching it at 10, don't you? It's quite a special reason.
Yeah, so it was 63 years ago, in about 8 minutes' time, that the world finally saw the E-Type. Famously at the Geneva Motor Show in 1961, 77 RW and 9600 HP were the two press cars that got taken there. 9600 HP got there first, and then there's the famous, as Mole said in the reveal video, the famous story of 77 RW driving through the night from Birmingham to Geneva, because the reaction to people already was huge. There was originally planned for 250 E-Types to be built, and by the end of production 14 years later they'd built 25,000 across 3 series.
Do you know if it's still those two press cars, are they still in existence? Or
77 RW is still there.
Okay.
It's privately owned.
Right.
Jaguar, a few years ago to celebrate the 60th anniversary, you bought them as a pair, and they were recreations of those two. And on the dashboards one of them is the bit from Sir William Lyons said, "Thought you'd do it." Right. And then on 77 RW, on the dashboard, on the glove box thing, says, "Never thought you'd make it." So each of the cars come as a pair. And yeah, Jaguar Classic built them, and they're exact recreations of both those cars. 9600 HP, I think, is still owned by Jaguar.
Right.
Because it was chassis 1.
Right.
So 77 RW is chassis 3. But we thought we'd pay homage to it because 77 RW is the more famous one because of the Geneva story. So we thought we'd mention that because ours is a Roadster.
Yeah.
Ours also, Series 1.5, but actually contains a lot of Series 1 parts. So it's got the covered headlights of a Series 1, it's got Series 1 bumpers. It was a transitional period in that for 1968. Is Series 1.5 is basically like an internal name. It just went Series 1, Series 2, Series 3. But yeah, it kind of crossed over.
Yes, that's really, really exciting. So that is why we thought we would set it live today at 10 o'clock. So what I'm going to do in about
12 seconds.
I am going to set our 5 minutes to launch timer.
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
And it's now 5 to 10.
Here we go. Okay, so I have started the 5 minutes to launch timer. So that means we have got 5 minutes until this beautiful 1968 Jaguar E-Type Series 1.5 Roadster goes live on the Bridge Classic Cars Competitions website. So if you are thinking of having this car parked on your driveway, I suggest at 10 o'clock you jump on the Bridge Classic Cars Competitions website and be the first to get these tickets. Now, it was a year ago now?
What's that?
We did our last Jaguar E-Type.
It's got to be, I reckon.
Yeah.
8 months ago, there you go.
There you go. About 8 months ago, we did our previous Jaguar E-Type. It was a beautiful Jaguar E-Type. It was a hardtop version. And we could not believe how quickly the tickets sold out. So it was a car that we were doing some restoration work on. And we didn't realise...
It sold quicker than we'd even finished the car.
It sold so quickly. We could not believe it. It sold out with, I think, it was like 4 weeks to spare than we thought the end date of our competition would be. So I do suggest, if you are thinking about grabbing tickets for this car, you do not hang around, because it will not be around for long. So I can tell you now that the tickets are going to be £20 on the British Classic Cars competition's website. It's going to be a longer draw than we normally do, because it is a real... It's a supercar, isn't it?
Of its day, yeah.
A supercar of its day. So it is going to be on until the 9th of April. But I've just seen 4 minutes to go, 4 minutes to go. The timer is going down. It is counting down. It is nearly time for us to launch this absolutely beautiful car. So on the 9th of April in the evening, we are hosting a posh event for you guys to come down to do the live draw of our Jaguar E-Type. So if you grab tickets for the Jaguar E-Type, I suggest you come down on the 9th of May. It's going to be camera, lights and cars. So it's going to be a bit like the live draws from back in the day.
We haven't done one for a while, have we, the evening ones?
No.
Is there music going on, or have I just made that up? Possibly.
Possibly.
We've got a singer here. Maybe we can ask. Is that right, Nick? Do you want to do some singing?
3 minutes to go, guys. Yeah, you can whistle.
It's worth mentioning about this car as well. So we've known of this car for a very long time. We've looked after this car for a very long time. And when Nick mentioned about the press cars earlier, doing the big road trip, this has had a similar sort of story, really. So if you go back onto the project section of our website and look at this through the years of us looking after this car, I think he's taken it. I want to say France. Did he take it to France? It has been all over, but there was one post that we done in particular where he's got all his luggage on the back of it. It's so nice. We had to get the car ready and he took it on a road trip. I want to say it was France, but it went somewhere anyway.
So it's a car that's very dear to our hearts, isn't
it?
Because it's been around for a couple of years.
It hasn't. It's not been ours. It's been a local car to us, but we have maintained it, serviced it, done everything it's needed to have done over the years. I reckon we've probably, even in our old place, I think we used to look after this. So that's
quite
8 years ago,
then.
I think. Okay, yeah, 2017. So yeah, it was in our old place, wasn't it? 'Cause we moved here in 18. So
2 minutes to launch, guys. 2 minutes to launch. Sorry to cut him off there.
No, that's all right. I've finished.
So yes, 2 minutes until our absolutely gorgeous 1968 Jaguar E-Type is going live on the British Classic Cars competition's website. But as I've got 2 minutes, I want to show you the cars that are live still at the moment now. So we have our 2007 Land Rover Defender 110, which is still live on the British Classic Cars competition's website for just £7.50. It is an absolute beast of a car, and it's perfect for anything. It's perfect for, I don't know, a daily driver, or going on the roads less travelled on an adventure. There's plenty of room in the back, 5 seats. It's pretty epic, and I absolutely loved driving it, I have to say. And also, we have something that's really, really special. So this is our 1964 Ford Zephyr. Now, this car, I cannot stress to you what original condition it is. It's original paintwork. The seats still have the original plastic covering on them.
Sorry to interrupt. We've literally got less than 1 minute.
Less than 1 minute! Oh gosh, that went quick.
That's all right. You can carry on now. I just needed to tell you that.
Okay, I got overexcited. So yes, but this is a very special car too, and it is live on the British Classic Cars competition's website for just £8, but now it's less than 30 seconds, until 20 seconds, until our Jaguar E-Type is live for you guys to get your tickets for on the British Classic Cars competition's website.
So Alex is asking how many tickets are available. In about 10 seconds, Alex, you'll see how many tickets are available.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it, Nick. Yay! It is on. Okay, guys, do not hang around. You can now grab your tickets for our 1968 Jaguar E-Type. And I am so sorry that we have been so cheeky and we have been sneakily hiding it from you all week. But this is our latest competition car. We are so proud of it, and we cannot wait for you guys to have a little look at it on our website and check it out. And if you haven't done already, go on the British Classic Cars YouTube channel and watch our homage to the E-Type and this very car. You can see this car in action on our YouTube channel. The episode is called Memory Lane. It is a lovely homage to the E-Type and the memories that you could possibly now create if you win the car for you to remember in your older years. But yes, guys, go and check it out on the British Classic Cars competitions website now. It is live. How are we feeling, guys?
I'm excited. I really hope this does well.
I think it will.
Hang on.
Just to say, I think we should all just say happy birthday.
Yes!
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
E-Type. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Go and check it out on the British Classic Cars competitions website. We hope you love it as much as we do. We will see you all very soon. Have a wonderful weekend.